My Point of View movie reviews. Now today's review is for the movie The Hunt, starring Hilary Swank, directed by Craig Zobel. Now normally when movies come out sometimes in our lifetime, they are a depiction of what's going on in our society right now as we speak. And The Hunt is that kind of film. I remember seeing the first trailer going, this looks oddly familiar, at the same time it looks absolutely ridiculous. Then this big old hoopla came out because of what's going on in our nation's capital. The movie was taken and pulled back and now released at a different time because the liberals, the conservatives were upset how they were being depicted in this movie, which is straight horseshit because it was done on purpose to generate a lot of excitement and controversy before the movie even came out. Right before Public Enemy, third album, Fear of a Black Planet came out, Professor Griff was kicked out the group for some unflattering comments he made in public, and then Public Enemy broke up, the group's no longer together. Months later, he's back in the group, everything is fine. The new album comes out, Fear of a Black Planet, and it was a smash hit. Sometimes groups, movie studios, musicians, actors do something to generate some kind of energy before their project is dropped and released. There's an old saying, whether they're talking good about you or bad about you in Hollywood, at least they're talking about you. And that's exactly what this movie did. It stars Hilary Swank. And Hilary, I don't know what happened to her. It seemed like every time actors or actresses win that damn prize, the Oscar, they disappear. But I love Hilary Swank. She's beautiful, she's talented. I love seeing her in movies. And seeing her in this movie is a treat. Whether you are a donkey or an elephant, Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, this movie touches every button to make you have a trigger of your emotions, how you feel about the politics and life as it should be or how you want it to be. Now, 12 strangers wake up in this desolate place. They don't know how they got there. They don't know why they've been chosen or if they've been chosen at all, to find out they're being hunted and they got to defend themselves. Sounds familiar? Years ago, back in the 90s, Surviving the Game, I think it's called, with Ice-T. But one thing I do notice, movies depict what's going on in our society's problems. Back then in the 90s, we had a really big problem with the homeless, and Surviving the Game was a man who was fed and you can get money, stay in a nice cabin for a day, only to be hunted down by rich people who love to hunt and find game exhilarating and fun. Even had another black guy, Charles S. Dutton, hunt down Ice-T. Makes you think about how our society was thinking about back in those days. With this movie, no blacks, no Mexicans. It's white on white crime. That's one of the big reasons why this movie has so much controversy. But I don't care what race you are. Sometimes we have ideal an analogy how we feel about life and politics. And sometimes we agree or we can agree to disagree. And this movie's basically hillbillies, people who think it's okay to be gay, lesbian, versus the elite, rich, white. And if you're black, Mexican, Asian, Indian, you can go into this movie not feeling any prejudice, sit back, eat popcorn, hot dogs, candy, and really enjoy this movie. This movie is a satire about our political climate. And it is absolutely hilarious. You can't take the movie serious. It is entertaining, and it is, my God, gross, grotesque, bloody, and gruesome. My kind of flick. So basically, we all have something in common, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, whatever you are, your political background. One thing we kind of agree with, we all can't stand the elite rich because they don't understand none of our problems that we have in current society. They don't know what it's like to live check to check. The price of gas going up, the price of fruit, milk, bread going up. You know, we constantly have problems in life that are everyday crisis to us. Rich people, you know, they don't give a damn. You know, they have no problem when it comes to that. You know, matter of fact, they give to the needy as a tax write-off every year. So that's how they get down is. And see how the people act in this movie compared to the people who are really trying to survive and live and have ideas about society is brilliant. Again, you can't take the movie serious. Don't get upset. It was like me watching Django Unchained. You know, I was pissed off in the beginning seeing slaves walk around with no shoes in the cold, getting whipped on their backs. And later on, you have a wonderful treat of a black guy with a bullwhip beating the hell out of a white dude. It was liberating and it was blacktastic, baby. Also, it was fake history. This movie's doing the same thing. You know, it's detesting to think that people hunt other people, but we do it every day. We hunt for food. Some people don't believe in eating meat. If you like hamburgers, that means you gotta kill cows. If you like milk, you know, it's just everybody's ideas of how things should be are all brought up in this movie in a very unique and cool way. And the dialogue is clever, it's quick, very quippy, and is directed well, is shot well. Blumhouse, again, very little budget, very little money, effective set pieces, the acting is okay. Hilary Swank is amazing. She still looks great. And there's a cat fight between her and the main protagonist in this movie that's worth the price of admission. Matinee admission. Okay, so, you know, should you spend your monies? Maybe just a little bit. Go check it out. Don't take it serious. Brilliant filmmaking in a time where society has problems in the big house and how people really feel about each other. And you'd be amazed how more Democrats and Republicans have more in common when it comes to talking about rich white folks. You know, hillbillies and blacks, we like thick women. Hillbillies and blacks, we like meat. Hillbillies and blacks like to talk loud. Hillbillies and blacks like to do their own thing publicly. They don't care what people think about us. So it's really cool. Kind of reminds me of an episode of Saturday Night Live, Black Jeopardy, when they had Tom Hanks on there. Hilarious skit. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. So, should you see this movie? Hey, I think so. It's Friday the 13th coming up. Ain't nothing else to do. Check out this flick, matinee with some friends. Have a political discussion later on. And you Trump supporters, yeah, y'all crack me up. You will enjoy this movie and you will hate this movie at the same time. You know, it is what it is. Until next time, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends. And more importantly, leave your comments down low. Until next time, yo, it's just my point of view. Hello. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Without you, there's no me. And do us a favor, stop by the website at www.blacktastic.net and pick up some merchandise. Get yourself a hat or pick up a t-shirt. It's things like that that help keep the channel going. And also, feel free to leave a donation on the home page at www.blacktastic.net. Thank you all so much. Again, you make this so much fun. Without you, there's no me. Until next time, see you later.